In this example, I'm going to work through a sample space question. Now on the right hand side here, I've defined what sample space is. It's a diagram that looks like this, and it shows all the possible outcomes of an event or an experiment. Now in this particular example, our event is the rolling of 2 dice. And we're being told the numbers on the 2 dice are multiplied together to give a score. And it's asking you to complete the sample space to show all the possible scores. Now, if you have a look at this sample space, in some questions you will be given the sample space, in others you may be asked to draw one yourself. Now, you need to think about, if you were ever asked to draw one yourself, what the 2 different events are. Now, in this example, we have just 2 dice, so actually my possible outcomes are the same, and I've just labelled it dice 1 and dice 2. To fill it in, you need to remember that you are multiplying. Each question is slightly different. You will not be asked to multiply all your outcomes in every question. You may, for example, be asked to add them or subtract them. That would change this sign here to let you know what you are doing in that question. Okay, so your 2 scores are being multiplied. So all you need to do now is to go ahead and fill this in. It's like a multiplication grid. So you would multiply 1 by 1 to give you 1, 1 by 2 to give you 2, etc. You can pause this video and fill it in, and then check your answer with me at the end if you prefer. Okay, now that I've filled in my sample space, I now need to answer the questions underneath. This sample space is a very clear way to show you all the possible outcomes. It's asking you to find the probability of a score of 12. Now you need to look in your sample space diagram and find how many scores of 12 you have. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 12s. You can write a probability as a fraction, decimal, or a percentage. In this example, I'm going to use a fraction. So I have 4 12s. Then you need to think, what is my denominator going to be? Your denominator is all the possible outcomes. Now you have a total, if you counted these, or if you multiplied 6 by 6, you have a total of 36 possible ways. So my denominator is going to be out of 36. The question is not asking you to simplify, but I would recommend simplifying in every question. To simplify fractions, you need to divide both numbers by the highest common factor. The highest common factor between 4 and 36 is 4. So I can divide both the numerator and the denominator by 4 to give me an answer of 1/9. Okay. Next question. Find the probability of a score of 10 or more. Actually, let me just highlight 12s in one colour. Okay, find the probability of a score of 10 or more. All you need to do is go through your sample space and highlight all the ones that are numbers that are bigger than 10. Okay, as you can see, I've highlighted all the ones that are 10 or more. My denominator remains the same because I still have a total number, a total possible 36 outcomes. I need to count how many of these have a value of 10 or more. That is 19. You need to think to yourself, can I simplify 19 over 36? And because 19 is a prime number, that is in its simplest form already. Final question. Find the probability of an even number. Okay, now you can pick a different colour highlighter, or you can just simply circle the numbers. I'm going to circle all the even numbers. denominator is going to be 36, and you just need to count your even numbers. We should have got 27. To simplify that, you need to think what your highest common factor of 27 and 36 is. Well, I know I can divide them both by 9. That gives me 3/4. And I've just linked whatever I've done in the sample space to my answers.